Hi, I'm Dr Gareth Moore and I'm a puzzle and brain training author, but in this video I'm not going to be writing puzzles, I'm going to, I hope, be solving them. In particular this, the Exit the Abandoned Cabin escape room box. Now if you've watched my channel before, you'll know that over the past couple of Christmases I have solved, well, quite a lot of puzzles actually in Exit the Game and other advent calendars. But those games and those puzzles take 5 to 10 minutes, but for this one, which is an entire box, it'll take probably about an hour or so, I hope. Famous last words. I'm joined by my colleague Laura Jayne Ayres. Laura is an expert puzzle writer. She's worked with me for a few years and has contributed to a lot of my books. So here's the game. It's the Abandoned Cabin. Right, let's open it then. Okay, so this video is going to contain spoilers because we're actually going to be solving it, as I say, assuming things don't go hideously, embarrassingly wrong. So let's start having a look in the box. So inside the box, what do you get? You get an instruction book telling you what the game's about. You get a decoder wheel, which is key to solving the puzzles in it, because each puzzle will result in 3 numbers, or 3 colours clearly as well, sometimes in this game, and you'll dial them in, and then you'll get a number revealed in the middle, and then, well, I'll show you in a moment. There's some strange objects. There's a book with the game itself in, I think, and then some cards which are key to the way the puzzles work. Right, there we go. Let's open this. It says stop, important. Do not look at the play materials yet. First read the manual together out loud. Well, we'll have a quick look at the manual. I'm not going to read every word in it. So it says, you and your friends are in the car on your way to a well-deserved vacation. Your spirits are high as you talk about spending a few relaxing days on the beach and lively evenings playing games in your vacation rental. The last thing you need is for your car to break down. I think we can see where this is going.
Yeah, I've got a sense.
The abandoned cabin. I'm pretty sure that we're going to end up in the abandoned cabin.
This looks bad.
It does, doesn't it? You find yourselves on a lonely road at the edge of the woods. Maybe you call a tow truck on your cell phone. Not a chance, no coverage here. It's already late and a storm is brewing. The rain is getting heavier, it's starting to pour. You leave your car to get to shelter and discover a cabin in the woods. Obviously, if you find an abandoned cabin in the woods, you should clearly go stay in it, right?
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Obviously the best,
that's definitely
best
the first
decision.
thing I would do.
Yeah, me too. Luckily, the door is open, so you have found shelter. Great. Next morning, you discover that the door has been locked with a combination lock. All the windows have thick iron bars. You didn't notice them in the dark of night, of course. In front of you, there's a book and a strange disc. That's this, like a decoder. I have to say, you understand that very quickly, don't you? It dawns on you, you will not be able to leave this cabin until you've worked together to solve a series of riddles and open the lock. But hurry, you will have to get away before your creepy host returns. What do you mean by host? Does it mean the person who locked you in, I assume? Presumably. Right, and then in here there are instructions about how the game works, but I think it will work just like any other Exit the Game box. Your goal is to escape together from the abandoned cabin as quickly as you can. That would definitely be easy if not for the fact that every lock in the game is secured with a riddle. During the course of the game, you will keep finding objects that are locked with 3-digit numbers, and that's where the decoder card, the decoder disc comes in. To access them, you have to figure out the matching code and enter it into the decoder disc. Right, okay, so the real question is, where do we start? So let's have a look. The game begins. What are you waiting for? Start the stopwatch and get out of there. I'm not planning to time it. Well, I mean, there'll be a time on the video, right?
Yeah,
that will do. Start the stopwatch and get out of the cabin before it's too late. I mean, obviously, it goes dark in the office here, and I'm pretty sure that will give away the fact we've taken longer than the video length.
Yeah,
but
they'll know.
Hopefully that won't happen. You're allowed to look through the entire book, so that's this book here. And that's it. If anything's unclear, don't be shy about looking something up in this manual. Right, let's get cracking. Okay, so we've got welcome guests.
Welcome
Do you want to have a look in it? Oh, and also I should open this pack of cards as well. Will you start having a look at the book while I...
Okay. Ooh, so we've got a riddle card on the top right.
Oh yeah, so we can take the W card out of the deck right away. That's what that means. Do you want to read this? Is there anything important in there?
To my humble cabin. It's quite hard to read the text. How precious of you to wander through the dark and stormy woods, hoping that I would provide you with a bed for the night. Alas, I cannot offer you a place to rest your head, but I will force you to use it. I always welcome having a group of fresh players for my game. Let's see what you can do.
Not menacing at all.
Don't like the sound of that. Try to find a way out of my cabin to freedom as quickly as possible. You don't even want to think about what will happen to you if you fail. I would really love to finally find some worthy players capable of cracking my riddles. Alas, I'm slowly losing hope.
Oh. I don't know why I said, oh, he's like a psychopath, right?
I was going to say, don't think this is the person we're meant to feel sorry for. Can you manage to open the door in time? If so, you'll be able to escape this nightmare. If you can't, the nightmares will be the least of your worries. My game begins.
And then I feel somebody needs to go. Dun,
dun, dun.
Yeah, that's better.
Was you.
That was better. Right, so I've opened the pack of cards, and we have a set of answer cards here. Okay. And what you do with these is you turn the decoder disc once you think you found the answer, and then you look at the particular answer card, and then it will have a picture, if you're lucky, of the the puzzle you've just tried to solve, and then you shows you another card to turn to, and that'll let you check your answer. These are the riddle cards which we reveal throughout the game. So we start by getting riddle card W. That's right at the back.
Lovely, alphabetical order.
And then these, I never use these, you know, because I'm perfect.
Because you're such a pro.
These are the because I'm a pro. These are the help cards, then the solutions as well for the game. So
Nice.
we will discard those, because we're never going to need those, are we?
Sure.
Although maybe we will, but hopefully we won't. Right. Okay. Well, we haven't looked through the whole book yet, but let's start by looking at riddle card W anyway. So the games, the puzzles, I should say, each have symbols on, and they correspond with the symbols on the decoder. So you can, you know, you work out, you rotate. Say you think the answer is 709, you rotate it like that, and then you look at card 20. Right. Want to crack the code? Feel free to fold. So it's rhyming.
I get it.
Don't you see the blue line? Okay, so that may refer to something in this booklet. So let's start by going through the booklet.
I don't see a blue line on this page.
So there's colours overlapping. That colours are light. When did what does that say?
When did the artist paint the picture?
Okay. Some of the flowers wilt in secret, and the moon rises in M-A-Y, or May.
Very cryptic.
Yeah, very cryptic. And there's a picture. Here's the symbol we've got.
Okay.
So this card is a clue to opening this safe, I guess. And there's a bunny, and a cat, and a horse, and a swan, and a button or giant plate. Giant button or plate.
Plug hole.
Then there's some sort of like word mazy type thing. And
lots of nightmare in there, that's what I can see.
Oh, you're right, lots of nightmares. Ooh, theming. I didn't spot that. And then there's a map of my cabin. There we go. You see where everything is.
Cosy, like that.
With north on the right, in case that's relevant to know. Probably it is. Then there's some bits of cable that don't connect currently. Ah, no, here's the blue line we're going to be folding, I think.
Here we are.
So easy. So easy, Laura.
Easy.
And it's got the symbol as well, so we know it's for that puzzle.
So easy, question mark. So maybe not
Oh
necessarily.
yeah, but exclamation as well.
So easy.
And then on the back some numbers that presumably are revealed. Although that said that's got the squares, maybe that's for a different puzzle. And then domino. It just says domino, and there's a question. There's a chain of dominoes, and what appears at the end.
Oh, fun.
And then there's nothing on the back. We'll look at it. Right. Okay.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Want to crack the code? Feel free to fold. Which way do we fold the blue line? In or out?
We'll try both.
Okay. Well, I'll fold back because I can actually see it then, right?
Yeah.
Makes more sense. There we go. Problem solved. I feel that's...
184, done.
Yeah, I know. That was easy, wasn't it? I figure sure. It's English. I feel fairly sure there's more to it than that.
I feel like there are numbers on the other side. Yeah.
Do you think we fold all the lines?
I don't know.
I'd have to tear the page out to do that. Is it pointing at something on this side?
Do all the pages have numbers? Yes, they do. Just in case that was a clue.
Oh, you mean page numbers?
Yeah.
Corner, yeah. Well, if that was like pointing at something really nicely, I'd say that was... So we're looking for 3 digits, I think, pretty clearly. Well, surely we need to fold all of these lines then.
Well, if you fold it over the other way, what 3 digits appear?
Oh, I reckon that's the answer.
106.
026, right?
But we've got an arrow pointing down in the direction.
Oh, 106.
106.
See, this is why I can't do these on my
But would
own.
it be so easy?
Yeah, it's the first puzzle, right?
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
106, go on then. Honestly, I was about to make that really complex.
Really complex.
By tearing out the page
You need
and
someone
stuff.
simple like me. 106.
No comment. 106. That's it, right? And a 7.
It's a 7.
So now we get the answer card deck and we look for number 7. Okay, that's a good start. It doesn't have an X, meaning we're totally wrong. Now we look for a picture of the lock.
Oh.
So we've already found where it was a safe, wasn't it? Here.
Safe.
So that's this one here, right? Do you agree?
9.
Yeah. So now we find card 9. See if we're right or wrong. Is it going to be a good start? Yes.
Yay!
Congratulations, you've opened the safe.
Nailed it.
You find riddle cards B-I in the lowercase, Q and V. Presumably to stop you getting confused with the number 1, because you know that would be very upsetting. Remove these riddle cards from the stack and take a look at them. When you're done, put this back. Right, so let's move that there. Let's move that out of the way because I figure we're finished.
We finished with that.
Yeah, so we need B.
Thank you.
Oh, you should probably move it in. I should probably move it in the picture.
Right.
B. What else? I.
B-I, lowercase I, Q, and V.
There isn't an uppercase I. I mean, there is in the world.
There is. They do exist.
Not in this deck.
Just not here.
Right, should we see what they say?
Yeah.
Well, let me get rid of that as well. Okay, you can have a look.
Can we turn them over?
Yeah.
Okay, do them in order. Ooh, where we're going to place them so we can see them.
By there.
There we go. So we've got lots of letters on a newspaper. Words, words and words and words. And a picture there.
I feel that I didn't really improve the layout then when I interfered.
Our interior design skills are poor.
Yeah, right, so we've got 4 cards. Now, it may well be the case that we don't need them all for the next puzzle, because the Exit the Games I know will sometimes give you stuff in advance, which I find deeply confusing, I have to be honest. Because sometimes you think, I must be making progress on this, and then you're not at all. Right, so we've got a bunch of letters and a newspaper that says Daily Journal, and a J that is highlighted. Are we spelling journal? J-O-U-R-N-A. Well, we certainly can. It makes a number, doesn't it?
Does it?
Well, it makes a number 9.
It does make a number 9.
I mean,
What does daily make, if anything?
Is daily there?
D-A... Not really.
It makes a splodge.
Yeah.
D-A-I-L-Y. I should probably get a pointing device.
Makes a... I think it makes a Greek letter, actually.
So we've got journal. Do you think?
I mean, I don't think that's what the actual solution is, and I don't know the Greek alphabet, but they could do.
Well, that could be a 9 anyway. Maybe.
D-A-I-L-Y.
And then we've got to escape the nightmare. First, you must find it. There's a diamond on it. And obviously H and T and M are capitalised.
I feel like that's going to take us to that grid that's full of nightmares.
There's no diamond on this picture, is there? Sorry.
What about that lockbox right in the middle with the with a big diamond on it?
I didn't see that.
Just a clue.
Is there anything else in this book that's relevant?
With a diamond on.
Was there something with a diamond on? No. What did you say was relevant?
The grid with all the letters that look like the letters of nightmare.
Oh, the numbers, yeah. You mean that?
The letters?
Go on, you show me what you mean. Apparently I don't speak English very well.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says you've got to find the nightmare first. Ooh. And the letters H, T and M.
Oh, right, okay, so this is what we're doing. And we get the colours.
Oh, cool.
And then we'll put the colours into the decoder disc.
So we've got to find nightmare once.
So this is the next puzzle to solve. We'll come back to the other cards in a minute then.
Yeah, so presumably you can only move 1 square at once.
And presumably you can start at the... Presumably you start at one of the arrows, but only one of them will spell nightmare.
Yeah.
Let's try the bottom right, because that's near to me. N-I-G-H-T-M-A, nope. I'm assuming that we're going left to right and up and down, but not diagonally. Nightmare. You can do nightmare here. Can you do it everywhere? N-I-G-H-T-M-A-R. M-A-R.
Presumably no diagonals are allowed.
I guess not. You can't do it from here. You can't do what I just did, is just to trace it moving left to right between squares. What about by here? N-I-G-H-T-M-A-R or M-A-R. Nope, doesn't work there unless you go diagonally. And here, N-I-G-H-T-M-A-R. Nightmare. Can't do any of the other ones.
Absolute nightmare. So we actually started on the right one there.
Yes, so what I'm saying is you can trace it like this. N-I-G-H-T-M-A-R-E. So then what colours are H, T and M?
H, T and M.
White, yellow, black. So
white, yellow, black.
Go on, here we go.
What are you going to do?
So white, yellow, black for the diamonds. Yeah,
right,
and the diamonds is this.
White. Is this right?
Yeah.
Yellow, black. So 7, 4 and 6, and it gives us 17.
Ooh, let's see if we're correct. That's a good start. Ooh. And what do we see it on? See it on the case. So it was off the camera, I think. 23.
23.
I do like the dramatic sound effects. Hey, we got it right again. Yay! Good start, hey?
This is good. What's the difficulty level of this one?
It's supposedly
right in the
halfway
middle.
Between novice and expert.
Love that.
It's on the front of the box in case you wonder what we were talking
That's us,
about. Right, okay, so the lockbox is finally open. Nice. Well, we're going to find more riddle cards, and we haven't even finished looking at the other ones. You find riddle cards M and U and a strange blue item.
Oh.
So that's from this bit of cardboard. Let's pop it out.
Strange blue item.
I'm guessing that we don't need the strange blue item, and it's not that strange, is it?
We might need it eventually, but not right
until
now.
we have the rest. Do you think if you came across that in real life, you'd go, oh, that's so strange.
What a strange
that bit of cardboard with a hole in it.
It's definitely blue and an item.
Yeah. You find riddle cards M and U and a strange blue item. Remove the blue item from the box and the riddle cards from the stack. Right, so here's M. And here's U. Do in fact spell a Greek letter. Mew. Right.
I'm going to discard this card.
Yeah, let's zoom back out again. We finished with that, haven't we?
Finished with that. Can it go in the pile of discarded ones?
I
give it to you.
Right, now what have we got here? We haven't looked at these two cards yet.
We haven't, that's true.
And we don't need that yet, so let's move that out of the off the camera. And we finish with this. No, we haven't used that at all yet. That's nonsense. And MNU. Well, I guess we need something else with a symbol on. Okay, so maybe we can solve the square symbol with the square on it. The puzzle with the square symbol on it now. So this one is a picture. Oh, here's the square, right? So which is why we need this card, so we can identify what the object is. And the picture has loads of trees and says Imbrand 1.6.79. Let's zoom in on that.
Yeah, that's pretty small.
Imbrand 1679. There we go, and lots of trees and some flowers and a pug or some sort of dog sitting on the side. I mean, presumably a dead one. I mean, a stone statue.
Inanimate? I think
inanimate. That's the word I used.
You're welcome.
It just sounded a bit different when I said it. It's my accent.
That's it.
Yeah. This one says, my cruel game has everything a forsaken man needs to live out his secret fantasy. I print to each paper many deceptions that await you. When it is that you find yourselves in my cabin, each is hidden. And this is really oddly aligned.
It's really strangely
which
worded.
Makes me think that there's... I mean, it's also really strangely formatted, so presumably... let's ignore the rest of it. A secret paper is hidden at the bottom of the game box.
Oh.
Pretty sure we don't need to read the rest. All right, let's get the game box back. Zoom out.
The bottom of the game box.
Oh yeah, so there is.
So it is. Get rid of that strange blue object.
Do you want to take that now?
No, you go for it. Do the honours.
Ooh.
Ooh.
There's a picture. I tell you what,
Lots of antlers.
Someone really likes dead animal heads, don't they?
Yeah, quite spooky.
Yeah, it's kind of spooky. Congratulations, you have found a secret paper and thereby solved the F and Q riddle cards.
Ooh. Does that mean we can look at them, I presume?
Which is F? No, I think it means we've finished with them. Which is F and Q? This is Q.
Oh.
What was F?
I've got a very short memory then, haven't I?
I don't think you were meant to be able to read the last words of that without a prompt. I mean, I think the idea is there was going to be a prompt.
Oh.
So we haven't got F. We haven't got F. We've got I, M, B, and U.
Oh.
And we've already finished with W, V. We haven't got F yet. So F was going to say read the last words.
It's going to be a mystery. Okay.
Yeah. Right, we've looked at this. We've looked at this. We think it says, I think it's a 9. We've got this, which is an alignment of 3 objects, I would say.
Yeah, I've seen that red cross in the book.
Oh, it's on the right at the start, isn't it? We've got a giant purple button.
Giant purple button. There's a red cross.
Right. What does it say?
When did the artist paint the picture? We've got a date on that painting.
1st of June, 79.
Yeah.
Okay, so that gives us a number, which is the X here. I mean, I have no idea which number.
That gives us 4 numbers, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, maybe it's the middle one, because we've got...
Oh, it could also be the middle. There's a picture of here as well.
That's what I mean, isn't it? It could be the middle
number. Digit of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's 3 digits separated by dots, and we're hypothesising, if I find a word, that because this is the middle box, the X is in the middle of this strip, that it's the middle number.
Which would make it what? What is in the middle of that?
6.
6?
Yeah, it's hard to see, I realise.
All right.
And then we've got loads of trees. We're not counting all the trees, are we? I'm not doing that. Also, there's too many trees, right?
Yeah.
The numbers
I hadn't even clocked that they were the same, actually.
So let's move this over here.
Are we looking for identical trees? Gosh, they're very small. They are all pretty much identical on that one.
It seems like the middle tree. That tree there appears to be this tree here. It's a miss tree.
What a terrible pun.
Maybe it's this tree 7 counting from the left, which is a bit random.
But it's in the middle of that sort of cartouche type thing.
Maybe the trees are actually all identical.
Or is it because there's a kind of group of 3 in the middle? Is there a group of
it's
3
a bit
in the middle?
yeah, there kind of is, but it's a bit nebulous.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Let's skip that for now. And then there's is that called a fleur-de-lis?
That's what I would call it.
Yeah.
Whether it's actually called that is
we'll say it's called a fleur-de-lis. Did you know that symbol is called a fleur-de-lis? It's a fascinating fact that I learned about. Okay, so what does the fleur-de-lis mean? That's a good question, because then we can have a guess, try and guess what the trees mean. And we already think we know what the X means, but we don't know about the fleur-de-lis.
Is there any significance of
Yes, there is, isn't there?
that being...
God, I'm so dumb.
Well, no. It takes 2. But I don't actually know what it means, though.
We can pretend you do. That's so clever.
Thank you. Thanks.
Right, okay, so this clearly is relevant. Well, what does it mean? So the squares... What? I'm confused. How are trees and a date...
Middle trees and right fleur-de-lis. It rhymes, but I don't think that's what they were going for.
And I don't think... Do we need a big purple button yet? I'm going with no.
No.
And we still have
we
this,
haven't used
the
that.
journal card.
And we haven't used our blue,
Well, I suspect we won't use the
strange blue object.
Yeah,
Are we collecting that for...
I suspect we won't use it until we've got the other objects.
Is there anything on the
as
back
well.
of the decoder?
I already checked. I don't think
did
so.
you? No, there
Yeah.
isn't. So you know how you said that you've never had to use the help cards or the
I'm not
hint
using
card?
the help
Okay,
cards.
fine.
It's cheating. I mean,
just reminding
just to be
you.
clear, that is absolutely not cheating. It is. If you are stuck, you should use them probably, rather than not enjoy the game.
A no
However,
pursuit.
I can't do that on video. It would be embarrassing.
You absolutely can. That's what they're there for.
Also, this game is rated not so hard.
That's
so
okay.
That would be
I'm a novice, so.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. There's fleurs de lis all around the outside of the picture. Look. All it took was a bit of a random talking.
Oh, that's
there
true.
are lots and lots of them. So everything on this card is referring to the picture. Well, the X said that it was referring to the date, right?
Yeah.
At the start of the booklet. And the fleurs de lis are around the outside of the picture, and the trees are in the middle of the picture.
But we can't be counting them.
No, we can't. There's way too many. And also the decoder card only goes from 0 to 9. Decoder disc here. The numbers only go up to 9. It says he not pointing at a 9. There's a 9. So they're in the middle of the picture. And the fleur de lis around the outside. Is there a particular fleur de lis?
And a grid of...
Why is it on the right of this slider?
Yeah. And what are these numbers all about?
Well, I presume, okay, so logically speaking, these numbers are to extract an answer from whatever it is you're doing with the picture, aren't they? But the question is, what are we be doing with the picture?
I agree. What are we doing with the picture?
So the first line is a 6, which I thought would just we thought was a 6. We thought it just meant take that, but how does this correspond with this? It's nothing to do with what's on the back, is it? I don't think. I feel we've used that.
Yeah.
Does this overlay with something? Or underlay? Lay. So sorry, I don't know why that came to my head.
Inbrand, is that significant at all?
Inbrand.
Is that a real person?
I don't know. Not that I know
No,
of.
I don't know either.
But
My art history is poor.
we did do an art history puzzle book.
Well, I didn't actually.
Oh,
That was
were you?
before my time. Just
Oh.
before my time.
I did. So you see, I'm now an expert on art. As long as it's one of the 40 or however many artworks that were in that book. That's the art puzzle book, available now from all good bookstores. Let's have a look. So, so I've got no idea what to do here. I mean, the only thing I can think to do is to actually count how many objects there are, which seems really, really tricky too to be reaching across you. I'll grab my magic post-it pad and let's count.
I'm officially puzzled by this.
Well, how many? Let's see how many. I mean, it's really small, but how many fleurs de lis are there? There are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 10 at the top, right?
I don't know, I wasn't counting.
And 10 at the bottom. So there's 20 on the sides.
So are we looking at the number that match
I'm
the
looking
rotation?
No, I'm ignoring
on the
that.
card?
I mean, maybe you should,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
ignoring that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 on the sides. That's another 12. So there are 32 fleurs de lis. Right, agreed.
So are you just taking the 2 from that?
I don't know. Well, it's just maybe that's what this number is. Who knows? Let's just carry on counting. How many trees are there? 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 17. The famous counting in threes method there.
Naturally, but starting with 4.
Did I start with 4?
You did.
You're right, because I wasn't in the 3 times table, was I?
No.
I'm going to check that. 4, 7, 10. I did it again. 13, 16, 17.
I think you're
18.
counting groups of trees, which does make sense.
That is, yeah, that's what
I'll
I was
let you
doing.
off.
Yeah. And then the X we think is the middle date of, well, the X is 1.6.79, isn't it?
Yeah.
And look, actually, look, it's right here. 1679.
Oh, it is.
This must be not a coincidence. Here, there's 1679 here.
Yeah. And have we got a, what did we find? 32. Have we got a 32?
Here.
Yeah. And a 17. Which is just underneath it.
This is so badly written, isn't it? Let's just move that off the camera so no one can see
There's
my...
a 17 there.
Is that it? 32, 17 and 1679. Or 1.6.79. And then this card
Now
must be
what?
relevant. Oh, it's just saying read down the middle, isn't it? Isn't it? Although why that is like that, I don't know.
Yeah, that should be further over. That's what's confused me, because I thought that we were going to be looking for a 3-digit number at least.
And also, this is showing it's in the centre.
Ah.
But it's not in the centre. The centre is here, and that is here. But I feel...
Unless there are 517 trees and we haven't clocked it, but that's not true, is it?
So I think that's misleading, if I understand correctly, that we are looking for 217 as the answer.
Should we try that?
Yeah, let's try that.
See if it lets us do it. That picture is confusing then, if it's...
Yeah, that's why we got stuck. 2, 1.
Let's say it's that. 2,
I mean, I don't know for
7.
sure, obviously. Right, it's 10.
Number 10, and then we're going to have to say where we found the square, aren't we?
Yes, where did we find the
Just
square?
on that attractive side table with a dog.
Oh yeah,
on
you're
top.
right.
22.
The dog is not alive.
Inanimate, I think.
Okay, that was correct.
Yes.
I feel that was quite hard.
That got quite tense there. I was, you know, thinking we were going to be stuck in this cupboard forever and we'd never solve it.
Yeah. Excellent. The end table drawer can be opened now. You find riddle cards F, J, and S. Remove these riddle cards from the stack and look at them.
Ah, riddle card F.
Oh, there we go.
That's the one that
Or
we
we
were
can discard it.
got rid of. I want to know what's on it though.
J. It'll say read the final words of each card or something like that. Should we have a look?
Let's do it.
Go on then.
Before we do that, should we get rid of the other ones? Okay, so this is...
We still need this, I
F.
think.
Yeah.
This.
That's J. Get rid of the decoder for a second. And S.
Okay.
Can we see them? No. Okay. Colour theory.
Hello, Einstein.
Hello. Colour theory. First,
Also, we've done an Einstein puzzle book is available. Yeah,
that's true.
available now from all good bookstores.
Yep. Puzzles everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, colour theory. First, add some blue to the button.
So this is the button here, presumably.
And we've got a little colour wheel on that first page as well. So presumably it's saying if we add blue and purple together, we'll get...
Sort of muddy, bluey purple.
Yeah, a maroon, if you will. Then take some yellow from the skull. And finally, take the red from the ball.
Is this a ball? Or is it a button? Oh, the button's on the floor. The giant button on the floor in the room.
Gold!
Yes.
Add some blue to the button.
Ah, that makes more sense.
It's yellow, isn't it?
Yeah, so that makes it green.
So Samantha and the golden button. Not happening.
No, it's
not happening. Sad. Okay, so add some blue to the button. So should we find the button and just confirm?
Well, this is the answer to the triangle puzzle, and then let's look at the other cards quickly while we're here.
I'm too excited.
My Cruel Game. Didn't we see a reference to that before somewhere?
Yeah, we did.
Where was that?
It's on the card that we dismissed because we accidentally solved it too quickly.
Oh, right, that's right. So that's what it's referring to.
Bring it back.
You can only figure it out if you start at the end. Always just one word from top to bottom. Okay, so that's the last. That's the thing which told us to extract this bit of paper from the bottom of the thing. So this is presumably a later puzzle. This
symbol does not appear on the decoder disc. The riddle can be solved though, and there are help cards to give you a hand.
Okay, let's get rid of that for now.
So we presumably will need that final picture later.
If 8 plus 5 equals 313 and 5 plus 4 equals 19, then 7 plus 6 equals... There's a red question mark at the start of that.
There is a red question mark at the start of that.
Why is there a picture of Einstein?
Why is there a picture of Einstein? Something about... I'm not very good at physics, so I hope theory of relativity works for you.
It doesn't say anything upside down. All right. Well, let's do the triangle one. If we can find the picture that it's got the oh look, the triangle is here. So this is the object, and let's zoom out again.
Add some blue to the button. So we need to find the button that was on that picture on the first-ish page, I think.
No.
That's our colour wheel anyway, so we know what to do.
The button is yellow.
There it is, and we want to add some blue to the button.
Which gives us green.
Green.
And this is for triangle.
Should we keep track of that?
Okay. And what was the next thing?
What was next?
Then take some yellow from the skull. The skull is orange, right?
Yeah, so if we take yellow from that, we get red.
Yeah, I agree.
We're doing colour maths here. Crossover.
Ah, so we're doing red. Magic.
Love that.
And finally take the red from the ball. Now I'm assuming the ball is that purple card we had, don't you think? Here.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it does look like a ball.
I mean, I don't think there's any other balls.
Looks like a purple chocolate button.
It doesn't look very bally, does it?
No.
But let's say it's a ball. Also, purple's a good colour to subtract from.
It is.
So take the red from the ball.
That would leave us with blue.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to look at the colour chart for that one.
You're very clever.
Attention.
Right, 4. Let's have a look at the answer
Moment of
cards.
truth.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is a good start, and we're expecting to see the symbol on this, which is here, right? 21.
Presumably that's why we had to discover that picture.
Yes.
Very good.
We are very good, aren't we?
Yes. Yeah.
You've opened the cabinet. You find riddle cards A and R. Remove these riddle cards from the stack and take a look at them.
R.
Ah. Me hi. Yeah, that's what pirates say all day. They sit. Yeah, they sit around going ah.
Me
and the other one goes ah. Me hearty, not me hardy.
Right, A and R.
That'd be ow, me hardy.
So have we can get rid of the colour theory and the button.
Yes,
I
let's
like
get rid
to
of that.
tidy things up.
And let's get rid of
Tidy
the colour theory. We
workspace.
still need that.
Tidy desk, tidy
And
mind.
we still have this. Let's make a reckoning of what we've still got. Page, other page. That's actually quite a lot. Einstein.
There is quite a lot,
No, we've
isn't
used
there?
this one, right? No, we haven't used that symbol.
Or was it just to discover
Oh,
the
that was probably just to
picture?
discover the picture. We've done that.
Put
then.
it to the side for now.
And then the instruction book, which hopefully we don't need. I mean, I reckon we haven't done this yet, have we?
Haven't
So we
done
need
that
that
yet.
still.
So we still need that.
Right. Okay. So here we are. We are.
Endless fun.
It is endless fun, isn't it?
Ooh.
So we have domino. That's the domino puzzle, which
Yeah.
I think is going to give us a single digit by
Yeah.
connecting the chain.
Yeah.
Journal. Okay, that's the 9 we've already
Yeah.
found from this card here by tracing the
Yeah.
shape of the journal. So the second digit is 9.
Albert.
Oh, Einstein.
Oh, Einstein.
Is there one digit? And there's
No,
one
there's
digit.
Albert.
One digit highlighted on here.
There is.
So we need to solve this card
Yeah.
to work out what that is. I mean,
Let's start with the domino.
Okay, fine.
Let's do that. So pictures. Pictures are.
So we need to work out the chain order, I imagine.
Yeah.
And then the last. No, you can't see it's off the bottom of the picture. But the last. How many? Let's just check the number of dominoes. Is the number of dominoes on the screen?
Zoom out.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 10 here. So the first domino is a 1, 3. And we need to
Nice.
create a chain which ends in a question mark. So we don't know whether the 3 or the 1 connects.
We don't. There are 3s and 1s on the other dominoes.
That's not very helpful, is it?
It's
Just grabbing a
not.
pencil. Should we just start drawing and see what happens? Oh, well, let's do it logically. Are there any things that have to connect? Yes, this 5 has to connect to this 5, unless it's at the end. Unless they're both at the end of the chain, which isn't possible because we know one end, then the 5s have to connect, right?
Yeah.
And are there only 2 4s? No, the 3 4s. If there are 3 4s, then the 4 has to be the final digit, and we're done.
There's also 3 1s.
Ah, I'm wrong then. I know. 1, 2, 3 1s.
So then it's got to start with 1.
The 1 can
Or
be
end
disconnected.
with 1.
Yeah, the 1 doesn't. No, that's fine because the 1 doesn't connect at the start. So the 3 is the first one, and the 4 is the only one that doesn't connect. So it's got to be a 4. That's just.
I'm just going to believe you because your mind worked much faster than mine there.
Well, they're all in pairs, aren't they? The entire chain is in pairs. It has to be,
Yeah.
apart from the first and last digit. And we already know that a 1 is the first digit because there's 3 of those.
There's 3 of them.
And there's an odd number of 4s, therefore 4 has to be the final digit.
Done.
We don't need to bother drawing a chain. Right, so you can do it if you want.
No, no, it's fine.
So circle starts with 4 for the domino.
And then journal we said was 9.
Mind you, I struggled to find the circle. And journal is 9, which we will just quickly do again.
Just check.
Journal. Yeah, journal.
Beautiful.
Can't pick that up. And
And then
then
we've got to work out Albert
Albert.
Einstein's clue.
right. So I noticed that 8 and 5 is 13.
It is.
5 and 4 is 9. So these 2 digits at the end are 13, but that doesn't help us. So what we're saying is 8 and 5 summed together to create 13. Where does 3 come from?
Oh, it's the difference between 8 and 5 and the difference between 5 and 4.
Ah,
Oh, you're welcome.
so this is 1.
Unless I'm wrong.
No, you're.
But we'll find out.
But what you said is correct. So there's no way of. Oh, it's already there. Spooky. Spooky action at distance,
Yeah.
as Einstein would say. 14.
Would he? Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Well, that's one of the things that, anyway, modern physics, about coupled particle spins and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Right. 14. That is 14, so we're correct so far.
Great.
And do we know where the circle is? Have we got the circle? You're not
Have we
actually.
even located the circle
You're not actually
yet?
meant to solve puzzles in these until you found the found a picture.
Got told off
Well,
by the man who's kidnapped us. Or woman.
I don't actually see a circle on there, do you?
No, I don't.
Wait, was it on that
there
card?
On the card?
We picked a card up, not that card. There was another card right here. Okay.
Ooh, there it is. Open me.
Open me. So it's here, number 25.
Yeah, okay.
Second moment of truth.
Tense.
Yeah, hey.
Yes.
Brilliant, it says.
That's more emphatic than the last time.
Okay. Brilliant.
No, isn't it? I think last time it was like very good.
Oh, okay. Brilliant. The jewellery box can be opened. I mean, can be opened. You can read that two different ways. You find riddle cards E and T and a strange green item.
Oh, collecting strange items now.
And T. And what's your item? The green one.
Green.
Right.
Nice.
And that's it.
Cool. Can we tidy away?
Yeah, let's tidy away. So we finished with that, and not that, because we haven't opened the thing, and that, and this. Okay.
See, look, lovely tidy desk.
And then we're left with an alien.
Hooray. Actually, I've never seen that. True story.
First movie I ever saw in a cinema. I found it scary, but I was like 5 or 4 or something, I don't know.
That tells you how old you are.
I know, I realised that as I said it. It was a mistake, wasn't it?
I'm going to edit that out.
No. Don't believe a word. Blue, green, red. Or any colour, either. Can you say either when there's 3 things? I don't think so. I don't feel that's the point of the card.
Depends what it means.
Yeah, that's true.
So blue is written in red, and green is written in blue, and red is written in green.
Oh. And don't believe the words. Oh, so maybe it says or any colour either. I mean, you've got 4, 5 and 3 letters. Anyway, synonym, martyrdom, yammered, chattered away, alchemy and symmetry. Well, there's a lot of Y's in there.
There are a lot of Y's in there.
So I imagine... Were it not
these are different puzzles, aren't they, anyway?
They are.
They've got different symbols. So which one do you want to solve first?
I'm just looking at the Y's. It makes me feel very wise. See what I did there? Right. I don't know which one to do first.
Let's do the one with the colours and the words and the...
Okay. Do any of these symbols appear in... Where is that symbol for a stars? Are there any symbols that we haven't... Okay, so there's a we have a moon. We haven't got a moon yet. And we obviously haven't used all of the interior decorations.
But maybe that's for fun.
Maybe.
Just to create a bit of atmosphere.
And we haven't used the plus, I don't think. So that's no help. And then on here... we have...
for an inverted...
We're looking for a moon. Or did we just see a moon?
Oh, we saw the moon.
No, that's... So, okay, so we've got the moon, but have we got the... That's not the one we didn't have hints for, is it? No, that's...
no, maybe we want to do the moon first. Maybe the moon will lead us to this.
Yeah, so we don't have that symbol, do we?
The Y symbol. I haven't seen it.
I don't think we have, no.
Unless it's somewhere else in the book.
So we need to do the moon first. Right.
Off to the moon.
And where was the moon again?
The moon?
I've lost it already.
I think it was in the big picture.
Here's the moon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's not straight at all, is it? I should have looked at the screen. I'll zoom back in again.
Looking at these words. So we don't have any other clues for this?
Not that I know of. Synonym, martyrdom. There's obviously a lot of Y's. And what does that have to do with anything?
What is the significance of that? Martyrdom.
Well, synonym has 2 Y's, and so does symmetry. And the martyrdom, yammered and alchemy have 1 Y. Where are the Y's? Should we circle them? I'm not sure that circling them in this pencil is particularly helpful. Yeah, why? It doesn't look like anything, does it?
It doesn't look like a letter to me.
Let's have a quick look through the booklet.
Is there any, what we're looking for? Is this the moon? I mean the moon.
Oh, here we go. There's something relevant, perhaps.
Ooh.
The moon rises in M-A-Y.
M-A-Y.
Oh, so there's a number of... Oh, it's just a number of M's, number of A's, number of Y's, isn't it?
Lovely.
Don't you think?
Let's try that.
Okay, so...
Number of M's.
I'll let you count.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, 8, and this is the
Lots
moon.
Of M's. That's the moon. M for moon. And then we've got A. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
3.
That's already on 3. It's like magic. It is, isn't it?
And Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Already beautifully circled for me.
I know. I did do a good job there, I think. 18. Right, and it's on the thing I've just covered over, this chest. Did I say 18?
You did.
Yeah. Helpfully here.
Doesn't have a spooky red cross.
That is
Great.
possibly correct. And then the chest is that it? Yeah.
We're looking for the moon, aren't we?
Yeah, but it doesn't have the symbols on here. You've got to identify the picture. 15.
Yeah. I was distracted by the giant
And
cupboard. Woo! Perfect! The treasure chest can be opened. You have no interest in the gold coins inside.
why not?
Yeah, I know. But you will find riddle cards D, K, L and P. Remove these riddle cards from the stack and take a look at them.
I mean, if it were me, I would just take the gold coins. Although perhaps if you think you're about to die, that would lessen your interest.
Priorities, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright.
Right, have we finished with anything this?
We've finished with symmetry and...
Yeah, nothing else, I don't think.
Was on there. Okay. 4 riddle cards.
Okay, 2 of them go this way. 2 of them go this way.
That's that symbol that we couldn't find. The Y symbol. Ooh, so with the cross puzzle, which is that middle card there, I think we're going to have to look at the floor plan of the house, work out which wall has got, that's why there's so many antlers all over the place. Work out, count, I would presume, find out which is the south wall, count the number of antlers on there, then count the number of porcelain figures on the east wall once we've figured that out, and then count the number of flowers or bunches of flowers.
And there's something about flowers wilting as well.
That's true.
Some of the flowers wilt in secret. Is that saying that there are some flowers hidden somewhere? I think it is. So the number of flowers, we'll get the flower count wrong is basically what it's saying.
Tricksy.
Okay. So and then what else have we got? Let's just have a quick look. We've got a card with lots of numbers on, and something about unscrambling the letters. Then look for the decap or the board. Something. Brace. I don't know. Oh, we haven't used this yet either. But I figure that these have both got that symbol
linked,
on.
Aren't they?
We'll move those out of the way.
Okay.
And this has got a star. We'll move that out of the way.
Okay.
And that leaves us with, like you say.
So
what's this picture here then? This is the same as the picture here, right?
So I think we've got 4 walls.
Oh yes. So they've got a wall here, a wall here.
We've got that other card.
Is this?
Do we have
is
another?
this in the cabin?
Yeah.
And then there's, yeah,
We've
okay.
got another one. So
Okay.
we've just got to work out based on what furniture's where, I reckon, on that floor plan. So if you've been house hunting recently, you'll be very good at looking at floor plans.
So the chaise longue, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Is on the north wall,
which we actually don't need, do we?
So this is, we can discard then.
That's the north.
Although, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then the one with the doorway. Oh, is that a fireplace?
That does look like a big fireplace.
It's a fireplace. Let's zoom out.
Have an
I've zoomed in
armchair
too
by
much.
it.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, that looks right, doesn't it?
So this is the south wall.
Okay.
So for convenience, I'm going to move it to the bottom of the screen so we remember it's south.
The south wall.
And then this picture here with
Got a table and 2 chairs, so that looks like this area here.
Where's the door into the house though? I think it's this area here because there's a window and a table and chairs.
Yeah, and 2 cupboards.
So this is the west wall.
Me.
So let's move that there to be the west wall.
2 lots of tables and chairs. Oh.
And then by elimination, the other one must be that was the north wall we decided, right?
Which one? Yeah, we've got rid of the north wall. So what was the other one?
This must be the east wall then, here. And yeah, there's the entrance door, and here's the entrance door. Wait, here, which is the south. No, this is the entrance door. I'll get myself in a muddle. This is the entrance door here, which is the east wall.
Shall we move it so the map is pointing north?
Well, we don't need the map anymore.
We don't, okay.
So now we've got the east wall, the south wall, and the west wall, and then the north wall. Right.
Lovely.
So we've done that bit. To the south antlers. So in the south, we count the number of antlers.
Is that individual antlers or pairs of antlers?
Well, if it's greater than 9, it's going to be...
Which I think it is going to be. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 9, right? So it can't be 18. It must be 9.
Got to be 9. Definitely 9. No sneaky others. Well, it can't be any more than
to
9.
the east, porcelain figures. That's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right?
Yeah.
think so.
Swan, bunny, cat, horse. Yep.
And then to the west, flowers. So that's this one. Let's have a good look at this. Because it says some of the flowers wilt in secret. Have we seen that bird? Is that? I was just wondering if that was the same set of flowers as here, but it can't be because it's the same view of the room, isn't it? What does it mean they wilt in secret? Have we seen inside this cupboard on a card before or something? Because
I am baffled.
I'm just going to quickly look through the previous cards in case we've already seen inside something. No, not on here. What does it mean some of them wilt in secret? So at the moment there are 3 flowers in that picture, right?
Yeah.
So where are the secret ones? Are there any other pictures in here which suggest that there's something inside? I mean, that can't be random that it says some of the flowers wilt in secret, can it?
Is the word secret hidden anywhere?
Is it on the box? No, not there. Or on here? No. Or in the manual? Does it show that card differently? No, I don't think it does by the look of it. What does it mean something wilt in secret? There are plenty of flowers, and let's just go with 943, which is what we did, and see if that's correct. Yes, so this is the plus. It tells us off, yeah. 943 is 20.
I'm scared now.
Well, I think it's going to be wrong.
Big no.
It says, I guess solving riddles just isn't your thing, is it? That's rude.
It's rude.
Very
We're clearly
rude.
trying our best.
And also, if you've got this far, unfortunately the code is not correct. When you're done, place this card back. So, some of the flowers wilt in secret.
In secret.
So, I feel we need to look inside that cupboard.
Which
How would we do
cupboard?
that? The one with the star. Ah, maybe we have to solve the star puzzle next to see what's inside here.
Maybe someone hiding flowers in a cupboard.
Or this one. Is this the one we're doing? Have we done that puzzle with the? There might be some in the drawer as well.
Yeah.
Let's do the star.
We solve the others first.
Let's do the star cupboard. I reckon we need to look in that cupboard to get the flowers.
Unscramble the letters.
And look for the decaboard. What does it mean, unscramble the letters? The letters of what?
Brocade?
Is there a star somewhere else? Is that what it says? Brocade?
Maybe. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
that is right. That's clearly correct.
I don't even know what brocade is. It type of fabric.
I feel it is.
I want to say like a curtain type fabric.
I want to say that too, but I don't know for sure.
There's a lot of cobwebs in this cabin, by the by.
No, you see, that should have been a warning not to go in there anyway. Unscramble the letters, then look for the brocade. Maybe really it is brocade.
There's got to be another word that makes.
Really?
Unscramble the letters. Have we seen the star symbol anywhere else as well? Are there other letters to look for?
There may be, but not that I know of. Let's see if we can find a heavy fabric curtain.
I'm looking in there.
There are no curtains on here, fabrics really.
No, that's true.
Or in the rest of the book.
Wood.
I mean, that's like cushions and velvet or something. All we go
Looks
for is a bit of
leathery.
classy velvet. I used to love velvet as a kid, running my hands over it and back.
Cool.
Is that just, I thought you were going to say me too then, but no, that was just dismissed. There's no brocade.
There is no brocade. Maybe brocade is wrong. There's only brocade on the box.
I think barcode is an anagram of those letters as well. Look,
Yeah.
it's a bit unfortunate there are multiple words that anagrams to, but it's obviously barcode. Oh look, that's what. Oh,
Does
these
it
are the
match?
numbers. Yeah. Right, let's put this like
Wait,
this.
you're saying that brocade was too obscure? Okay.
Right, so what have we got? To be fair, it shouldn't really. It's a bit unfair that anagrams to multiple things.
Yeah.
So we've got 8 at the start and 6 at the end, so we know this is correct. And we're
So
looking
we
for
want-
digit 1 is 0. Digit 2 is 1.
1, and then we want to
Digit
add.
3 is a sum of 1, 2 and 6, which is 9, right? Yeah. Now I always find that a little unfair.
I thought brocade was great.
I always find it a little unfair that you can get stuck on a puzzle where it turns out you don't have all of the pieces
The
yet.
bits.
Because you don't know that. And it wasn't entirely clear, since brocade is a valid anagram of that. That, I mean, okay, perhaps it's a bit obscure. Perhaps we should have figured. Anyway, we've got 9,
Look for the unusual. That's what I was going for.
9,
anyway.
4 and 3, yeah.
Those interior design skills.
We're just too intelligent, that's what it is.
I'm not sure that's what the problem was there.
That's exactly what the problem was. 947, though. 943 is 20. Right, so let's have a look in the pack.
Are you looking at the star? You're definitely looking at the star.
Am I? I don't know where's the start yet. At the start. I'm definitely looking at the start.
Okay, fine. I just couldn't see it on the screen.
20, yeah. I wasn't sure for a minute. Oh, I've got it wrong.
No.
Oh, maybe it wasn't 943, it was 439.
439. Honestly.
I just wrote it down incorrectly.
Wrong job.
I feel I have more than one job.
3, no, that's
12.
Okay. 5th time's a charm. Yay! Or maybe.
Right, and then wherever the star is, it was on the cupboard door we wanted to open to look for flowers,
yes,
right?
Yes, that's true. It's all coming back to me now.
It's all coming back to me. Number 2. Great.
Yay!
The supply cabinet is open. You find the O-riddle cards and the strange red item.
And we're hoping to find some dead flowers inside the cupboard.
That would be such a lovely thing to discover.
That would be great, wouldn't it? The supply cabinet is open.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
That's why the other one was incorrect then, because there are flowers in there.
They don't look very wilted.
They're not very wilted. Oh, look. That's why I pointed at the screen. No one can see that.
Ooh.
There's an H as well.
Ooh, does that mean we're allowed to look at it?
Use only blue, green and purple. Okay, we'll come back to that. So we figure we know how to do this one, don't we?
Which one? The flowers?
The flowers
The counting.
one,
so have you got the count of everything that we had last time?
Oh.
On your magic post-it note, it says 9, 4 and 3,
no,
which
but
I think...
That was 439 on the puzzle we just solved.
Oh, wrong then. Did you keep a count of...
No, I didn't. So the South Antlers, it was this one, right?
The South
That was 9 antlers.
That was 9
I feel
antlers.
I did write it down somewhere.
I thought you did.
But apparently I've lost that.
We need a better system. That's what we need.
Anyway,
right.
9.
9, and then it was... What's in the middle?
The East porcelain figures.
East porcelain figures.
Do you remember which one that was?
Yeah, and I think there were 4.
That was the one in the book, wasn't it?
It was the one in the book.
And there were 4. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Assuming we're not counting the fins and the antlers again. And then to the west, flowers, which we now know.
Is 3.
Plus 3. 6. 946.
Again, they don't look very well.
Oh, so when I tried 943 for the previous one, that was actually 439. That's why I'd written down the 9 in one position, because I hadn't written it down at all. It was actually just the answer to this one.
Brilliant.
And just by chance, it was the same digits, yeah.
Absolute chaos.
Chaos, you're right. What are we doing?
If we were really stuck in a cabin, we'd never get out alive.
Well, we would, but we'd have a lot of banter first.
Right.
I've forgotten what we were doing.
What is...
This is the plus.
The plus.
Where's the plus? Where is the
plus?
plus? Oh, it's on here.
On the decoder.
Oh, no, I know it's on the decoder. It's on there as well. So on the decoder,
just checking we're all on the
plus
same page.
is 946. And there's a 19 over here.
Ooh,
so now we look for
I feel like we just looked at card 19.
I feel we did too.
But it might be a...
And then we are looking for this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which is 29.
Moment of truth.
Not bad. Oh, come on, it's better than not bad. Yeah, the chest of drawers is open. You find riddle card G, remove riddle card G from the stack and take a look at it.
Cool. Ooh.
So card G. Shall we actually clear up the mess first?
Yeah, let's tidy it up.
Let's zoom out.
Nice tidied up. So we probably still need all the pictures of stuff.
I think we've opened all this stuff, right? I think we finished with that. And we finished with these and these, this, but not that and that and that. And I think we finished with that really.
And then we've got
this card.
We finished with our
and then we've got our G. Look, we know what we're doing with this.
That's good.
It's going in the thing in the book, right?
It's going in the thing in the book.
Looks like we're going to need to cut those out.
Technical words. It does look like that, doesn't it?
And do we have any more information on this? No, I don't think we can still solve that yet. And we've done this one. It was the brocade.
The brocade,
which was made of fabric. Did you know?
Yeah, I thought so.
Use only blue, green, and purple. What does that mean?
Blue, green, and purple. What? Blue, green, and purple.
Is this everything we have? And we have all three of these.
We've still got our strange objects as well.
We have all 3 of these now, though. Oh, look.
Are they going to pick something out?
They are blue, green, and red.
They are blue, green, and red. They are blue, green, and red. If we line them up
in the order it says. Well, they've got 4 orientations, right? There's a 0 there. And a 9.
Don't believe a word or any colour either.
Oh, so it's the colour we haven't got there. It's not blue and it's not red. It's green.
Oh.
Okay, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, that does make way more sense.
So there's a 3.
So it could be 3.
And that's in the middle, so it could be 3 and it could be nothing. Okay, so we've got 3. Agreed? I think we're doing this right.
Agreed.
A 3.
So then we want
anything
red.
Yeah, red.
Wow. Thinking outside the box.
I assume if it lines up, it's correct. 0.
Yeah.
I don't think exactly match up with a card. I'm not sure that fits in there very neatly. Oh, maybe it did though.
What about the other? Well, that's very neat, I would say.
Yeah.
308.
308 for
What
the.
is this for? Ah,
that.
the Y, finally.
That's not the most efficient way to turn that, was it?
11.
And then where do we see the symbol? Was it in here?
You've got rid of all the cards now that have got all the symbols on it.
You're right.
Aren't
It was
gonna
on
need
it.
them?
It was on this table.
It was on the table. Right.
So we've got number 11 to look at.
I'm pretty confident.
Number 11 to look at. And it's on the table.
Number 6. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yes! Great, the dining table drawer can be opened. You find riddle cards C and N. Remove these riddle cards from the stack and take a look at them. In fact, I've only got C and N left now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The game is drawing to a close.
Yeah, well. Oh, look, we've got loads of those.
Loads. Fun.
Right, okay.
Is it cutting and sticking time?
Probably.
I hope so.
Let's get rid of that. So what symbols have we still got to solve? Oh, we've done that one.
We've done that one.
Oh, here. This is where the colours come in then.
Okay.
You use only blue and we finish with that.
Blue, green and purple, assuming that those...
Right, well, I'll cut them out. You fit them on the thing.
Okay.
Sound like a good plan?
Yep. I get the fun bit. Actually, it depends on your view. So we've got letters and numbers here. We've got an A and a B and a... I can't see where your hand is, but... other things.
Well, each one's got a letter.
And it says use only blue, green and purple, and you've cut out the yellow one first. Which is fine.
I didn't really think...
Presumably the other ones do something as well.
Okay, so what I was thinking was that you put them all on, and that you only then selected things from those. But yeah, I think you're right, in fact, that we're just using the... Okay, I take your point.
We can try
Purple, green...
them all.
No, you're clearly correct. So I assume that the numbers are given in order by the letters. Oh, there's some on the page as well, yeah. There's 89. So what colours do we need?
Are we going to link it all
Green,
up into
purple
a
and blue. Yeah, you haven't tried... You can start connecting them now. if you
green.
want.
Oh yes, we've got green now. Right, where does that go? Ooh. A. Oh, this... I'm being silly. I hadn't even spotted that there were other disconnects over here. I just only spotted the big one. Blue.
Right, go on then. I'll move this slightly to the right so as soon as I
We
can.
can see it. There we go. Does it go anywhere else?
So I preemptively got this wheel because I know we're about to solve the puzzle.
Do you think so?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm really confident in my abilities there. And what was the other one? Purple.
Right, so A is...
A is...
Da, 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 da. 4.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
A goes
And this
down
is
there.
for
Oh
the
yes, I went
hexagon.
totally the wrong way. Straight off the bat.
A is 4, and then B is...
3. And then presumably C is 9.
Must be, mustn't it?
Yeah. Otherwise we're really stuck.
Right, so we've got 16.
You've got 0 there on the decoder. Nope. Oh, what are we looking for? Oh, we're looking for the hexagon. Ignore me.
Yeah, 439.
Totally ignore me.
16. I mean, there are 3 zeros on it, right?
There are.
And this symbol is on... What's the symbol on?
I don't know because you've got rid of all the cards again.
It's a hexagon.
The hexagon, but
It's the door, it's the door. It's got to be the door out of the cabin.
They're
Where's the
all
book?
doors.
Here's the book. I haven't got rid of it, it's here. No, it'll be the door out of the cabin, which is on the room we started,
Oh, do we
right?
think so? Oh, yes,
Yeah,
right, you are.
It makes sense, right?
Yep.
Because it's the last
I
card.
forgot, it was the last puzzle. I've just been getting so into it.
Right, so the door is 28.
Is this it?
Well, we'll soon find
Are we
out,
free?
hopefully. Moment of truth. Yes.
Yay!
Okay, you enter the code, and believe it or not, the lock opens. You are free! Yes. After what seems like an eternity, you reach the nearest town. There you inform the police, who react with astonishment to your story. Surprised they're even interested, to be honest. I'll give you a crime code number and then go away. It's pretty astonishing. And that's it, right? They want you to take them to the cabin in the woods. You search the woods from morning to night, but in vain. The cabin simply cannot be found. Ooh, spooky. A year later, you receive a postcard without a return address. Do postcards normally have return addresses? Not really. I
don't know. It's best.
I mean, I would say most, but I'm on holiday. Here's my address. I won't be out after another day.
Yeah.
By the time you receive this, it'll be useless.
At least they're clarifying that you definitely can't just post it back.
That's true. It shows the picture from the wall in the cabin. On the back is the following message: I'm looking forward to my next game with you. See you soon. See, it has that voice as well. Very spooky, yeah. And then we're finished, right?
And then we're done.
Oh, there we go. That was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
How long did that take? I've got no idea. We'll have a look at the video. Oh, about an hour. There we go.
Yeah.
Not so bad.
Phew, we would have escaped
High five.
I think so. Woo! My radio. Oops.
Well, there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, then why not subscribe to the channel? You can click on the icon down there, just in front of Laura. Make it much easier to find future videos. We're going to do some more of these solves, aren't we?
I think so.
That was fun. And also you can check back to my solves of the Exit the Game Advent calendars the previous 2 Christmases, as well as some other Advent calendars I solved. A couple revealing chocolate each day, one revealing jelly beans, and they all involve puzzles. And I also solved the Ravensburger Escape the Sunken Submarine Advent calendar this past Christmas as well. So there's loads of stuff to look at on my channel. So I have a click through not by there, up there at the top. There's some links through to other playlists and so on. But yeah, do subscribe. It make it easier to find future videos. But until the next one of those, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.
Take care. Bye bye.